Hi everyone, welcome to Lola's Frugal Life. This is episode number 131, and this is my weekly zone cleaning episode. So please stick around for a few quick words from our sponsor and we'll get right into the show. Hello everyone, it's time for our weekly zone cleaning episode. We are doing zone 1 today, and I just want to make sure I mention before I get into this that you might notice if you follow these that we did zone 4 last week. There are 5 zones in a month, but occasionally zone 5 gets dropped off in my episodes, only because I do an episode every Saturday with the zone cleaning, and just based on the timing of the weeks. Sometimes I just don't happen to hit zone 5. I do whatever zone I'm currently in on that Saturday, and based on the timing of how the month lays out and the app, what zone it puts us in, obviously some weeks have, or some zones have less days so that it can fit the full 5 zones into the month. So that's why I just wanted to point out we did skip zone 5. If you did want to work in zone 5, you can obviously go back and listen to one of the zone 5 episodes. If you're new to the zone cleaning episodes, what this pretty much is just a like an audio reminder list of the tasks to work on the zone that we're in this week. So each time we get to the zone, I will be sharing with you basically the same list as we did in the previous zone. It's really just kind of so you can listen and see what we're working on this week, and pick some things that are on the list and get done what you can get done. If you're not familiar with zone cleaning, pretty much you're just focusing on a specific area of your home. Your home's divided into 5 areas, and you work on that area for 15 minutes a day if you can, or 1 day a week, however much time you have. It's really just about focusing on getting some deep cleaning done. That's what the zone cleaning is. It's like those deep cleaning chores. It's not like your regular house cleaning. So you're kind of just focusing in on an area of your home and then picking some things that need to be done that are on the list for deep cleaning and just getting those done. So because your house is divided into 5 zones, it makes it much more manageable, and you don't have to kind of look at an overwhelming task of trying to figure out like, what should I do to keep up on my deep cleaning? When you follow the zone cleaning and you kind of work through these items every time we come to the zone, which is once a month, you're tackling them over the course of time. So you're always doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and keeping up on things rather than having to do like a major spring cleaning or anything like that. And the goal is just to get done as much as you can get done. It's not expected that you would get all of the items done in a zone each time we hit it, because it's a lot of things depending on the zone. So what I try and do is get the ones done that I can get done, and then the next time I'll focus on some that I didn't get done last time, and then if there's more still remaining, I'll finish those the following time. So I'll work through everything in the list, and then I'll start over again. The only exception is if something like apparently really needs to be done. Like I walked into the bathroom the other day and I noticed that the ceiling fan was getting like kind of dusty. So I was like, all right, well, when I do that room, I don't care what I haven't done in a while, that definitely needs to be done. So that'll get done first, and then I'll move on to the other things on the list. So for this week, we are in zone 1. So zone 1 for me is living room and front porch. The official Fly Lady zone 1 is the entrance / front porch / dining room. I don't have a dining room, and our entrance to our home is basically our living room. So I swapped out entrance / dining room with living room. So the areas that we're going to focus on this week while in zone 1, for the living room, I have dust window sills. I usually just use like a microfiber cloth and water for that, unless, if you have like a spot that's particularly needs to be like scrubbed more, obviously you could use some kind of cleaner. Clean switch plates, you would want to use some type of maybe antibacterial or like spray with like a higher level cleaner in it, because the idea of wiping down the switch plates is to kill germs, because obviously they say that's one of the highest touch points in your house. Wipe down walls or spot clean, depending on how much time you have. If you just want to kind of take a look around and see, if you have a spot here or there, maybe where someone touched the wall or whatever, and you just want to like spot clean those, that's fine, of course. And then if you feel like you really want to just wipe down everything just because you want to do like a really good top to bottom, that's an option also. Straighten the coat closet. We have a coat closet in our living room that has a shelf on top where games go and things like that. So that needs to be reorganized sometimes. And actually I'm at the point where I need to go through the coats also, because we just seem to have way too many coats in there, where every time you take one out, it's like a big pain in the neck. You're like, you have to like make sure you find that one hanger that was left for it to go back on because there's just too many coats in there and they're jammed kind of tight. So if you have a coat closet, maybe take a look and see if you need to thin anything out. Maybe there's some coats in there that aren't being worn anymore. You could give to charity or whatever, give it to someone you know that could use it. And then the top of the coat closet, I don't need to do that again soon because we actually just went through all of our board games, which is what we'd store up there, about maybe a month or so ago, and got rid of a bunch that either didn't have pieces left or we weren't using anymore. And we just threw we threw out the ones that didn't work and we reorganized the ones that were left. So that's actually in pretty good shape. Clean the carpet. So I have one of those like little green clean machines, or however you clean your carpet. If you have like a one of those like big like vacuum type carpet cleaner machines, or I think, I'm not totally sure, but I think you can also like just spray it with like a carpet cleaner that kind of like dries and then you just vacuum it up. But anyway, so clean the carpet if you have a carpet. I just have a throw rug, like an area rug, so I just have to clean that. Otherwise we have hardwood floors, but I do need to clean that area rug occasionally. My favorite thing to do, pull out the furniture and clean under it. We have a really heavy wood couch that's really annoying to move, and I can't stand having to pull it out because sometimes it'll almost like start to scratch the hardwood floor. So it's kind of a pain in the neck. But anyway, a lot of stuff definitely gets under. I think specifically because we have hardwood floors, you can see like dust and things like accumulate under the couch pretty quickly. So I probably need to focus on that one more than I actually do, but that's one of the important ones that's on the list. Wash throw pillows and throw blankets. With the throw pillows, I think I mentioned probably, because I'm like, this is my favorite new thing, but I started getting like seasonal pillow covers for the throw pillows, which I really love because it's so fun. Like we did ones for Halloween, and then we did ones for like fall/Thanksgiving, and now we just got new Christmas ones. So it actually makes it easy when you're doing that to wash the pillowcases while you put the new ones on, and then you wash the old ones and put them away. And then that way you don't have to do that thing where you like take them off and you gotta like get them done immediately to get them back on the pillows. So that's been kind of fun, and I'm thinking about maybe getting like a wintry color maybe for like after Christmas, just to kind of mix it up, and then maybe something different for spring. But anyway, so washing the throw pillows, and then so when I say wash the throw pillows, I'm not actually washing the pillows, I'm washing the pillow covers. And then the throw blankets, I always just wash whatever happens to be out, because there's pretty much always something out that someone's been using, laying on a couch, in the living room. So I'll just kind of grab whatever throw blankets are out and just kind of laying around. Sometimes one will be folded on top of the couch, sometimes one's like laying on the couch. We started actually kind of laying some out on the couches in the day, because we have two little, not super little, but kind of little, like 15-pound terrier mutts, and they jump up on the couch all the time, which is fine. They'll just like kind of fall asleep and just lounge out on the couch half the day. But they tend to sometimes come in with like, maybe they came in and their feet were still kind of damp or whatever. They just got dirty from outside, who knows what. So we started actually putting throw blankets, like just in, everyday life, just kind of laying those out on the couch. That way, if they do jump up on the couch, they're not getting the couch dirty. They might just get the blanket a little bit dirty, and then I could just throw that in the wash. So just throwing that out there in case anyone maybe has pets that like to jump up on the couch. It kind of, helps keep it easier to keep clean. Let's see. Wipe down the front door. Again, just, with maybe a microfiber cloth and some water or cleaner, depending on, how much you need to clean it. Let's see. Dust baseboards. So I think there's different ways to do that. I actually just do it on my hands and knees with a microfiber cloth and water. I know some people use I forget, maybe a broom with something like attached to the bottom. I forget. But anyway, however you dust the baseboards, just dust the baseboards. And actually, when you do the pull out the furniture, you probably could try and get those ones done when you have the furniture pulled out, so that you don't have to pull the furniture out twice. Dust the hallway vent. We have a vent in our hallway for the heating system, so that attracts dust because it's like sucking in the air, to run the system. So that needs to be dusted occasionally. Windex our front storm door, just because it gets like lots of fingerprints and the dog's noses and all that kind of stuff. Dust pictures and picture frames, like any pictures you might have around, like artwork, or if you have like any picture frames like on furniture or whatever, just make sure to dust those. And then dusting the light fixture, if you have a light fixture, or even like lamps. I should actually add that to the list. I got to make a note of that. To dust any lamps or light fixtures that you have in the in your living room. So I do want to point out too that like sometimes what I'll do is that if I just see something that needs to be done, I'll try and make sure I remember and I'll add it to the list. That way I could just kind of accumulate and then not have to worry about it. Because if I see something that needs to be done and it's not on my list, I'll kind of like stress about it, because I'll be like, oh, I know that needs to be done, but I know I'm not going to remember it in like 5 minutes. So then I'll just go add it onto my list, and then I know then it's kind of out of my mind, and I know I might not be doing it right this minute, but I will get it done because it's on my list now. So that is what I have for the living room. For the front porch, I don't have too many things. I just have pull some weeds, which is kind of just like when you're out there, if you see anything, it's not like going out and really doing like weeding. It's just kind of doing like a quick little touch up if maybe you see a couple things that need to be pulled. Trim bushes, again, this is just like a little touch up. If you maybe see a piece of a bush that's like sticking out, maybe that needs to be just cut off, that kind of thing, just like really light cleanup. Sweeping down any cobwebs that might be on the front porch, like above, like under where the roof kind of comes out. And then clean the light fixture and spot cleaning the siding. I don't know about you, but we get these like bug splatters on the siding where like, I don't know what happens, but I guess a bug will just like fly into the siding, and I'm assuming that it's like a bug splatter. I don't know what it is, but I'll get like these like little marks, and then we do sometimes get like spiders or things like that. So just kind of wiping down the siding, and when I say this spot cleaning the siding in this zone, I'm literally talking about like just immediately around the front door. This isn't like a whole like power washing your house. It's just kind of spot cleaning like right around the entrance to your home, and then sweep the porch. So that's pretty much it. That's what I have for this zone. Like I've mentioned before, just real quick, if you have any items you would like me to include on this list, please let me know, because I'd love to add them to the zone. Or if you have a zone in your house that I'm just completely missing because I don't have that area in my house, please let me know. I could stick it into one of the other zones. That way we're covering everything for everyone. And the idea of this episode, while it's pretty much the same list every time I do the episode, the idea is that if you wanted to follow along with this and use this to keep track of your zone cleaning, you could pretty much just check and see what zone we're in this week, play the episode, get a few ideas of some things you need to do, and then just do them. So it's kind of like a list for you to listen to so that you don't have to keep track yourself. You don't have to have like a written list. You don't have to have the app, whatever. This is just for people who might not want to have to keep track that way. So I hope it's helpful. But yeah, I would definitely love to add some things either to a zone or add an area to one of the zones, if that would be helpful. So you can reach me at facebook.com/Lola's Frugal Life. You can also join our private listeners group if you're interested. That is at facebook.com/groups/Lola's Frugal Life. I check it every day, so I'll definitely add you right away if you submit a request to join. And if you like this show, please don't forget to subscribe. And if you'd be kind enough to leave me a 5-star rating, I would really appreciate it. It's supposed to really help others find the show and just kind of help where it lands in search results. So that's it for today. I hope you get a lot done, and just get done what you can get done, and don't worry about getting everything done. Progress over perfection. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a really awesome day.